In this video, I'm going to be using my Be Strong BFR cuff with my power plate and focus on an upper body workout. Now, BFR stands for blood flow restriction. And in a previous video, I've done an exercise for the legs. This is now the part 2 for the arm and upper body. So into my travel case, I'm going to place my arm cuff, making sure that the valve is facing my midline. And I want to place it on the top of my arm, just snug enough that they don't slide off your arm, but they are comfortable and having one finger between my skin and the cuff. I can place one finger here. So placing the second cuff. Perfect. Now that I'm set, I'm going to use my handheld pump to be able to inflate the cuff. And you have a little card in your travel kit that give you the pressure to apply for each cuff. So you want to be able to hear a little click, making sure that it's secure. And then I'm going to pump the cuff to about 200 for me, for my arm. Good. Knowing that you're going to lose a little bit of pressure as you're removing the from the valve the pump. You're going to lose a little bit of pressure, so count that. All right, nice and snug. I've got the same pressure on both cuffs, and I'm going to put this away. My power plate is going to be on one light, and I'm going to be doing 3 sets of 30 seconds. So I have set up my power plate for 30 seconds. The first exercise is going to be a biceps curl. You could absolutely stand on your power plate, have no other resistance than just your arms, and doing a fist at the end of that biceps curls. You can use light dumbbell, very light. For example, here I have a 2-pound Pilates ball, the weighted ball. I could use that. I love the squeeze. But if you know me, I like to use elastic band because it keeps my muscle under tension the whole time. So I'm going to use my little elastic band for this first series of exercise. 30 seconds, I'm standing on my power plate. I'm going to place one foot on the band. I love those ribbons because I am barefoot on my power plate, so it doesn't hurt my foot if I had a tubing band. And I'm going to start my first 30 seconds. I have a good posture, slight bend into the knee, loading the ball of my feet. And then I'm going to be doing my biceps curls here, keeping the elbow close to the midline of my body. And I'm going to try to count how many I can do in 30 seconds. Create a pump. I can definitely feel the resistance here of the cuff that is reducing the oxygen supply to my muscle. Are you ready? We're doing our second set. Ready for 30 seconds, starting now. I want to keep that same rhythm, but I'm getting tired here. Count how many you can do. Woo! Take a few second rest between your set. Relaxing a little bit, shaking those arms. It's normal. You get your vein pumping up. And my last set for that biceps curl is starting now. Here we go. We don't want to let the muscle rest too long between sets, but you have to feel that burn, that muscle fatigue. And you are feeling like if you are working with very heavy resistance But of course you're not. You're tricking the body and the muscle to think that you are lifting heavy weight. Whew, I definitely felt that. I'm gonna rest for a few seconds. I'm gonna check the pressure in my cuff, and I'm gonna move on to my push-up this time. It's gonna be a kneeling push-up. So let me check the pressure in my cuff. Again, sometimes you're losing a little bit of pressure. Good, I'm adding a few more. Here we go. How about this one? All right, good, perfect. I'm good to go. And we're gonna jump into our second set. So look, I'm gonna be kneeling in front of my power plate. I'm gonna tuck my little remote into my sports bra here. I have it around my neck. I like it. It's very comfortable. I have 30 seconds on the timer. Same resistance for the vibration level, 1 light, 30 hertz, low amplitude. Here we go. Align your chest over your hand, and I'm doing my push-up. Try to count how many you can do in 30 seconds and keep that rhythm. My shoulder, hip, and knee are aligned. I never lock my elbow at the end of my push-up. Woo! Definitely feeling the rush here. And that's normal. You're going to feel a slight uncomfort because you're forcing your muscle again to work with less blood supply. Are you ready? I'm going for that second set. 30 seconds on my timer, starting now. Keep the good rhythm. Don't jeopardize your form. You can go slower, of course. I'm really trying to challenge here myself to keep that same rhythm despite the fatigue. Whew. Catch your breath a little bit. A few seconds. Don't rest too long because you want to keep that muscle under tension without giving it too much rest. This is my last set here for the push-up. Starting now. I know I'm going to be really fatigued after that. Halfway there. I'm slowing down. It's really hard to finish. I'm arriving to my max repetition here. Vein are popping out. Woo. Great. I'm going to rest a little and I'm going to go for my last set. So if you are an exerciser, it's great. You can really push yourself through. If you are a non-exerciser and you're starting with the cuff to be able to, prevent having to lift heavy weight and going back into exercising, you can absolutely skip that third set, stay at 2 sets, evaluate your intensity, evaluate your fatigue level. All right, for the next one, it's going to be a triceps. Now, I don't need to do much here because I've got the vibration, right? So I'm going to be sitting on the edge of the plate and I'm going to place the palm of my hand on the edge with the finger facing towards the floor. The position here of my shoulder is going to be externally and down. So I want to make sure that I got that good engagement here. Chin up. We've got 30 seconds on the timer. Starting now. Slide your tailbone off the plate. Elbow back. I'm going to hold here. If you want to do a slight little dip, you can. I like to stay right there. Maintaining the load. You can extend your legs if you want to add more weight on those triceps. Just keep that position. You're creating muscle contraction even right now. So you don't have to have much motion. There is plenty of muscle contraction working with the vibration. Catch your breath. I've got my second set here, starting now. Good posture, soft elbow. Hold it here, halfway there. Woo! Definitely feeling it here. Maintain. Keep that engagement. I'm gonna really feel it. Starting with my next set, last set. Here we go. What I'm looking for is that muscle fatigue. Feeling that, that I am at the limit of keeping the muscle engaged. I'm pushing through. This is my last set. I can't give up now. And relax. You've got two options here. You can press at the end of the valve to reduce, the pressure into the cuff, and then releasing. Woo! Great rush. I really love working with the BFR, Be Strong Cuff, because it allows me to have a very short workout, but also have great results. And I combo it with the rest of my routine. The beauty of having a power plate is you do also your recovery with it, right? So I'm going to add a little bit more lights on my power plate, increasing the speed of vibration. I'm going to be this time on 1 minute, and I'm going to massage my arm. I'm going to move my mat right there to be able to really massage my triceps, my biceps. It's a passive recovery. You're just using the movement of the power plate to do a little massage. I'm at the end of my vibration time. This was a great little workout. You can see I'm a little tangled here with my remote. So the whole point again is to be able at the beginning maybe to focus on one body part, right? So if you're working your lower body, you're going to focus on that. And then if you focus on upper body, you're just going to place the cuff. The next video that I will post on my YouTube page will have a combination of both arms and leg for full body stimulation.